Hello everyone, in this video I will share a cue card with you which is describe a bad service you received in a restaurant or shop. You should say when and where it happened, what happened, how it was solved and explain how you felt about the experience. So let's discuss this cue card. I had a disappointing experience at a restaurant about 6 months ago. It occurred at a popular Chinese restaurant in my town. When I arrived at the restaurant with a group of friends, we were promptly seated, which was the only positive aspect of the visit. However, the issues began when we placed our orders. It took an incredibly long time for the food to arrive, nearly 45 minutes after we ordered. When the dishes finally came, they were cold and some were incorrect. We tried to get the server's attention to address the issues, but it was nearly impossible to flag them down. When we did manage to get their attention, the response was unapologetic and unfriendly. The server argued with us about the incorrect orders, making us feel uncomfortable. In the end, the restaurant offered to reheat the cold dishes, but we were so frustrated that we declined and paid for the meal as it was. The overall experience left us feeling quite disappointed and frustrated. We had high expectations for this restaurant given its reputation, but the service and the way they handled the issue were subpar. It was a memorable example of how poor service can greatly affect the overall dining experience. So that was the end of cue card. Now we will discuss the follow-up question. So let's begin. The first question is, how do most people respond to bad services? When faced with bad service, most people respond in several ways. They may express their dissatisfaction by politely bringing up the issue with the service provider, hoping for a resolution. Some may leave negative reviews or provide feedback through customer service. In more extreme cases, individuals may choose not to return to the establishment and may share their negative experiences with friends and family, potentially impacting the business's reputation. The specific response can vary based on the severity of the bad service and the individual's personality and communication style. Move on the next question, that is, do you think services are better now than in the past? The quality of services has evolved over time and in many aspects has improved. Advancements in technology, customer feedback mechanisms and increased competition have pushed many service providers to enhance their offerings. However, the perception of service quality can be subjective and varies by region and industry. While services have become more convenient and efficient in some areas, challenges like over-reliance on automation and a decrease in personal interactions have also emerged. So whether services are better now than in the past is a nuanced question with no one size fits all answer. So move on the next question, that is, what kind of services are bad services? Bad services encompass a wide range of experiences that fail to meet customer expectations. These may include rude or inattentive staff, long wait times, incorrect orders, unaddressed complaints, lack of professionalism, or unsanitary conditions. Essentially, any service that leaves customers dissatisfied due to poor quality, inefficiency, or disrespectful behavior can be considered a bad service. Move on the next question, that is, why do some people choose to remain silent when they receive bad services? Some people choose to remain silent when they receive bad services for various reasons. They might fear confrontation, believe their complaint won't make a difference, or they may not want to create an uncomfortable situation. Additionally, cultural norms and a desire to avoid conflict can also influence this choice. In some cases, people may choose to express their dissatisfaction through other means like online reviews or feedback surveys rather than immediate confrontation. Move on the next question, that is, who should be responsible for bad services? Responsibility for bad services falls on both the service provider and the consumer. Service providers have an obligation to deliver quality, efficient and respectful services to their customers. They should address complaints and strive to continuously improve. Consumers also play a role by providing feedback, addressing issue constructively and making informed choices. Ultimately, the responsibility is shared with the expectation that both parties work together to ensure satisfactory service experiences. Move on the last question, that is, as a boss, what would you do to prevent bad services? To prevent bad services, as a boss, I would focus on creating a culture of excellence within the organization. This would involve through training for employees, setting clear service standards, and establishing effective feedback mechanisms. Regular quality control assessments would help identify and address issue promptly. Providing support and incentives to employees would motivate them to deliver exceptional services. The key is to foster an environment where employees take pride in their work and strive for continuous improvement. This holistic approach aims to minimize the occurrence of bad services and prioritize customer satisfaction. So okay everyone, that is the end of follow-ups question. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.